Hello guys, welcome again. Now we will focus down here on the status bar. The status bar will include the whole of this, all that I've selected in the red rectangle. Okay, so this is called the command line, in that any command that you will be using will be shown here, or you can just type a command here, and then this is the model. The model is the paper space that you are using to draw. This is the grid, and as you can see when I point it, grid it will allow you for easier drawing. You can switch it off if you don't need it, or you just on. Its shortcut is F7. Okay, this is the snap mode. Its shortcut is F9. This is the input, the snap. You have options. You can use polar snap, grid snap, or you can just even set the snaps that you need. To snap means that the drawing will restrict itself to certain drawing settings that you have put in place. So infer constraints is a command that will place constraints on the drawing, and its shortcut is Control-Shift-I to switch it on or off. Control-Shift-I, or you can just click down here. Then this is the dynamic input. Dynamic input is very important in drawing, and this the writing that you can see specify first point and then these dimensions. That is the dynamic input, and it helps you. It makes drawing very easy. Okay. Then next to it is the ortho mode. Ortho mode will restrict your drawing to angles of 90 and 180 when switched on, and its shortcut key is F8, or you can just press Control L. So if I were to draw a line, see, I cannot go any other angle. I can only go 180 or 90. I'm restricted to only those two angles. Okay, so let me switch that off. And note that the next is polar tracking. Polar tracking will restrict you to certain angles. You can either set here, you can set yours, or you can pick the selected ones. Remember that if you have polar tracking on, then ortho mode will switch itself automatically off. Polar tracking could be very key in using when doing isometric drawings. Then, and still on the status bar, there is the isometric drafting. You have to click it to be on or off, and when you click it, there will be the blue. It will have to be shaded in blue. So let's switch it off. And isometric drafting, there are three options. You can use ISO left, ISO top, or ISO right, according to the requirements of the drawing that you are drawing. Then there is the object snap tracking, and you can see that its command line is, its shortcut key is F11. Then next to it is the selection cycling, and then there's the snap. This is for 3D. We'll come to that later. The snap UCS. Then there's the gizmo, very important in 3D. Then this is the annotation for scales. We'll move here to workspace shifting. If for now we are at 2D, in mine will say it's mechanical, but in yours it might say drafting and annotation. And then there is, you can use the, we will just be using this mechanical for me, while you can use the 2D drafting and annotation. And then a note that 3D modeling we will be using later. Okay, this is just to shift the workspace that you need. Then I will come here, I will skip all this and come here. This is the hardware acceleration, to make sure, because the application, the software, the AutoCAD application is a very big, so it will need the hardware acceleration to make sure that it's running smoothly. Then clear screen, when you click it will clicking it will remove the status bar. As you can see down here, it's not there. And then it will also clear the ribbon. And then you can just press Ctrl O to return it back, and the status bar is back, and also the ribbon. And if there is a command that I have mentioned and is not on your status bar, you can just click the last icon, which is 3 thick lines. Then you can just click on it to place it on the status bar. Like for example, if you need line weight, you will see it. Here it is after I have clicked, and line weight is there. But let me switch it off. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Let's see you next when we will be drawing.